Welcome back, everyone. According to the CDC, car crashes are the leading cause of death for children. And in 36% of crashes, children are not buckled up.
Courtney Thompson is a neonatal intensive care nurse at USA Health Children's and Women's Hospital in for today's Medical Moment segment. Thanks for being here. We're going to talk about the importance of car seats. So if you would, talk about how a car seat protects a child differently, better than simply having them sit in a seat with a seatbelt.
Goodness, it's come a long way since the 70s even. So all the padding on the car seat is going to absorb the crash forces in an accident and really protect the child's head and neck. And so it's really important to get them in the appropriate size seat so that they can get that protection.
What's the best seat to get? I know there are a lot of options out there.
There are a lot of options, and we always say whatever you can afford because, you know, whether they're $500 or $50, they all pass the same federal safety standard, which is really important for somebody to know when they think, you know, more expensive is best. It's not necessarily the case. So whatever you can afford and whatever you can install and, you know, change out as needed and accurately is what we would recommend.
Courtney, I'm thinking a lot of parents are going through this right now. We're going through this in my house. How long should your child stay in a rear-facing seat? Then when you turn them around, how long should they stay in the car seat versus the booster?
Right. So we recommend as long as the manufacturer recommends on height and weight in at least 2 years, because that's really going to protect them from a head injury and an accident. That's really hard for a child that wants to see the world. So we, recommend don't turn them around too soon. Leave them rear facing so that it protects their head and neck at least 2 years. And then when you turn them around forward facing, you want to use that top tether in addition with the seatbelt or the lower anchors, and really keep them in that 5-point harness as long as possible. A general rule of thumb is about age 4 or 40 pounds for a booster seat. And they need to stay in that until they're 4 feet 9 inches tall, which is really hard to keep up with. But if they can sit in the seat and touch the floorboard with their flat feet, that means that they're big enough to come out of the booster seat.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much, Courtney, for being with us tonight. And we have an event coming up. You can get your car seat checked for safety. That is coming up on Wednesday, 2 to 4 at the Strata building off of Center Street. That's near the Cancer Institute and the Children's and Women's Hospital.